Why can't I stand Adam in Hazbin Hotel? I hate him so much that I like him as a character. He's so infuriating, and not very often are there bad guys that you truly despise. For those who don't know who he is, Adam was created as the first human man and is now an angel who commands over the exorcists. Adam and Lucifer were set to meet in the Heaven Embassy, but Lucifer sent Charlie to meet with him instead. When they meet, Adam messed with Charlie twice, offering a handshake even though he was a hologram and offering food when the food is also a hologram. He wasted discussion time talking about his activities in heaven until Charlie finally talks about having a solution to their biggest problem, which is the overpopulation crisis in hell. Charlie tries to explain her plan on rehabilitating sinners, but Adam mocks the idea in a song and then states how he and the other angels have moved the extermination to take place 6 months early because he couldn't wait a whole year to slaughter demons. He then shoves Charlie out the door. Later, he sits in a room watching a drone look for a deceased exorcist, and once found reveals that in 6 months they intend on killing every sinner to make sure there is none left alive to kill another exorcist again. I love Adam as a character. The fact that he likes ribs is hilarious, but he curses way too much for an angel. In the 3 minutes he had dialogue, Adam cursed approximately 22 times. He's impulsive, selfish, and views the world in a literally black and white way that completely clashes with Charlie's optimism. I get a little sick of characters being stand-ins for depictions of shitty behavior we've been seeing in the media. I like when show writers trust the viewers to make their own opinion of characters rather than distill them to the purest form of their personality trait. Personally, I didn't like how exaggerated he was. Like, I'm not saying Adam has to be perfect. He can be stuck up and arrogant since he's the first man and thinks he's better than everyone else, but it feels like they went to the extreme with him for simply the joke that angels bad not as good as portrayed in media. I don't hate this interpretation of Adam, just felt like too much to me. I do love the explanation the show gives for Adam's character. He's a terrible person, but allowed into heaven just because he is the first man. He's open to committing sin, especially lust, literally naming Vaggie after what he considers the best thing, because he knows he can never be cast down to hell. I'm happy they didn't go the route of making all of the angels the bad guys. Instead, the exterminations were kept a secret from most of them. Also really proud of Angel and his progress. I hope Adam will have a deeper character and role than just a jerk villain for 1 season. It would be very interesting if Adam and Lut got cast out of heaven or otherwise trapped in hell for a time. Watching them realize they're not that different from sinners would be a huge culture shock for them. It would lead to a lot of interesting stuff thematically, and it could lead to some cool character moments for Vaggie.